Hey everyone, this is Valkyria Chronicles. It's a game that I love very much, so we're gonna bring it here to the channel in a Let's Play format. On the Galleon Front. The Galleon Front by Adrian Kohler.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire.
The
In
Empire!
the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on.
So this game's kind of like a World War II-esque thing.
The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation.
Try to take us down.
In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche.
It's sad when that happens. It was neutral the whole time. The prologue.
Gallia to arms.
New episodes, man. So kind of to give an explanation of what this is, this was a PS3 game, and it's now put on Steam. That's what I'm playing it from. It's roughly $20 if I remember correctly. It is fantastic. And it basically has each chapter is broken up into these segments. This would be the opening cutscene, and then you can go down here and see missions or other cutscenes in it, and it goes from there. And right now, right in the beginning, so I can't do anything else. Except for tab selects, but I can't really do anything. If I really want, I could save my game. So, let's just dive right into this game, right here, view the episode. I believe this is a cutscene. But I love the cutscenes in this game. I think they look beautiful, very anime-esque, and
March 1935.
cel-shaded.
Outside the Gallian border town of Brule. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
It's like a gorgeous little town.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already?
He's all about them
Hey
fish.
there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Very sparkly. He's a drawing man. Some crazy drawing skills.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly.
But all drawing sessions must come to an end.
Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish, and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Fish sketches are serious business.
Thanks, fish.
It's the fish's fault. It really is. They're dangerous. So, a lot of it's a couple cutscenes and then usually a mission. There's usually 1 or 2 missions, sometimes a side mission per chapter episode thing. To the town hall! Is that an iris?
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code.
Always
And I
secret
intend
code.
to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Secret fish code.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
Family.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh?
I like that, with the puffed out
I
cheeks and everything.
apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
It's about the fish, really.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
It's about the fish and gunfire.
Over there!
Granada!
Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
That's a sad thing about wars, that you have to just press on. So, about saving the game, you can save the game. It's a good idea. Hit the button, you save the game. You saved. Oh, it even looks like the PS4. Yeah. Love it. Okay, that's freaking awesome. Anyways, usually when it shows a map, it's, well, typically a mission, so let's do the mission. Actually show some real gameplay.
Okay, here's the plan.
We gotta eliminate the Imperial Scouts. They're approaching Bra. We'll deploy here and take out all 3 of them. And just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. The objective is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. So this is typically how it goes. You get victory and failure conditions. It could be capturing bases, destroying a specific target. Failure, Welkin is our main character, so if he dies, it's like almost always failure. Right now, Alicia is very important as well. If she dies, failure if you take 20 turns.
Started. Just stay calm and get it done.
And this is turn-based. I don't think I actually specified that. But, player phase.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp.
I absolutely love the way this game takes place.
Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
Awesome! About CP commands. When your combat starts, you'll see the map in the area unit's position for the CP commander mode. Here, you'll select the unit you want with the A button. It's weird to not say X. You have CP up top. You use it. That is how you control your units. Let's try moving units. So we have 3 CP, and we have our 3 characters locked. You can just flick through them quickly. You see their health and their max CP for movement points. We'll start with Welkin.
Here we go.
Action points. Use CP to select command mode. Plunge. You can freely move the unit in this field. And that is your active gauge, your action points to move in that one. So you can go as far as you can, keeping an eye on it, remain AP. You know, because when you run out, you're done. Go to the station thing. I believe it's yeah, it's gonna explain everything. So it's gonna it's gonna take a little getting used to because I played it on but you target mode and then shoot and you aim where you'd like. So we can crouch, go to target mode. Oh, that's R button. And with this, you can aim for where you'd want, and then the reticle gives you where you typically would be. I think it's You can also switch shoulders, which are what the 2 triggers are for, because sometimes it's just a better angle over here. And I believe you just click right. Nope. Okay, right button. Auto changes your enemy, and I probably should have read what button I was supposed to click. Is it A? Okay, it is. And one of the interesting things is that they do get return fire on you. And then ending actions is because I ran out. I should be able to still move, but I can't shoot again. Use their current actions to return to the command mode, where you can select the next one. You can press B if all units have... you can press B in any unit's turn, even if they've not attacked and still have AP. So, like right here, if I want, I can end my turn. Even while you're moving around, if you're still within range, they can still get you. So we're just going to end the action because he cannot shoot at me anymore. But you only get one, like, real target for it. And you can zoom around the map. It moves very slowly. I remember moving faster. And you can quickly go through units just by using the D-pad. I'm sure the actual controls of the game work just fine. So I'm going to use this as an example right here. You see how his bar is down 25%? Is because he's already made a move that he has a delayed... he can't move as far because it's almost like an exhaustion meter. You can move the 1 unit for... That's it. You do the entire thing with 1 unit. They typically start to get more battered and beaten. And they can only move up to 25%. That is the maximum amount. But they can go with a fresh character and have her move out. So one of the things you can do is you can have them... I'm going to have to remember that targeting mode. Move a little bit more. And you can always aim for the head if you want. You don't have to. So right now what I'm doing is I'm moving into better position for the other 2 units. Because you can always move closer. And this is about... Well, I just used cover. Why didn't you explain that with the cover that was directly in front of me? But crouch makes you take less damage. Or getting into some form of cover. So I will... Can we actually get to this? And this is... I will actually not end it. Go into cover and then end it. You can kind of juke the game a little bit about that, but we'll get into that later. So you want to end your current action. And that basically reloads him. So in this case, we want to get... we're actually going to ignore Town Watchman and just try and get Welkin in as close as possible, where he should be able to make it, even with the 75% or 75 CPU. So I think there's also, like, if I'm... Yeah. Just walk and push A, go over. So it does matter a lot about how you're moving your characters. If I want, I can try and move in closer. You don't have to actually be necessarily behind cover all the time. Like right here, just because I'm in cover mode, it actually counts. You want to find more fine-tuned movements, use the D-pad. So you get the 2 sides of it. If you try to go for headshots, it's typically less accurate. But it also does give you the higher potential. So, we'll end our turn. This will be the end of ours. The game's probably going to explain it as well. I'll probably just skip through it. Ending phase is you ended your turn because you have no more CP. Or what you can actually do is end your turn early and save some CP for later. But there is a cap on it. You can't literally have like you can't like skip the first 9 turns and then make your move. So, because I have him positioned looking at it, he will shoot at him. Initially, because every character has a reaction radius with their using your CPU. Effectively, I believe that's just saying I can move one character specifically, or I can store it up for multiple turns. Like if I ended my turn right here, which I'm not going to, and characters also do heal a little bit in between turns. So we'll just try and get our little friend right here. So as you see, we do take less damage. Time isn't that big a thing. Like, let's get hit. That did about 4 damage. Now that we're standing up, we get hit. Did 5 damage. So one of the things I don't really have to worry. You can kind of just go behind cover when need be. Is I'm going to get up as close as possible and right in his face, and we just about can't miss. It's also a lot riskier doing that, especially on tougher enemies. Bum!
I don't see any more of them.
So, ranking is how you get your experience and money. And typically it's the less turns, less characters defeated, and less of your units defeated, more of their units defeated are the way you get more EXP, and I think it's DCT, which is just money and experience for characters. So if we'd done it in 1 turn, we would have been able to get more out of it. That's not a big deal. So I will finish off this chapter just to give you a little bit of it, and I don't believe this part's too long. So we'll just jump right back in, and we'll finish this part of the episode. Dead soldiers.
Miss Melchior, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them.
I like the respect
So it's
issue.
begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
I like those little puffball things.
What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant.
Shh! Spoilers!
These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict and of those who fought, lived, and died.
Irene Kohler on the Gallian front. So I really like that this is kind of read as a story with aspects like that. Valkyria Chronicles. Or Valkyrie Chronicles. However you want to pronounce it. And if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, I'm sorry. But, and then when that happens, it typically flips the page, and this would be Chapter 1.
In defense of Brule.
Shh. I'm talking. So, we'll wait here, and you can see like A, B, C, different parts. But thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy this and want to see more, this is the series is in its infancy, so your support is very helpful and much appreciated. If you want, you can hit that subscribe button. There's going to be lots more Valkyrie Chronicles. and like the video. It helps out immensely. Let people know if others would like to see it as well. Thank you very much. I'm super excited to dive even further into this game, and I hope you all enjoy it as well, and we go on this great journey together. This is a fantastic game. So thank you very much, everyone, and I hope you all have a fantastic night.